In this video, we help you improve your spins for West Coast Swing. What's up, gang? Brian B, Miss Megan, West Coast Swing Online. We are here to help you improve your spins for West Coast Swing. So we're going to give you a drill. We're going to apply it a little bit, and then I'm going to give you another resource for 3 turns you need to master for West Coast Swing. But first, let's discuss. We're talking about spins. Most commonly, some sort of an inside turn is what we're dealing with, and we find that people they struggle with balance. So what we want to do very first is talk about the balance point, and then we're going to apply it to a spin. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock forward on the left foot, heel to toe for the sake of this drill. We're going to rock all the way to the ball of the foot until we can take all of our weight to that foot. So if you do that here as you're watching this video, you'll find sometimes, if you watch me, it's a little bit unstable. But when I'm going to turn, I need to find that stability point where I'm going to think about my big toe and the space between that and my next toe. I'm going to connect that to the ground, and I'm going to roll all the energy up inside my leg all the way up to the top of my head. So if we do this together, we're going to rock forward on that, and at first I just want to balance, right? Even if you lose your balance, go ahead and just stay there, and you'll develop some strength in those stability muscles. Then we're going to take this to a quarter turn. We're going to rock forward, and as we get to that, when about 90% of our weight is on that left foot, we're going to pivot a quarter turn. And then we're going to rock back, and we're going to do it again and pivot a quarter turn. And we're going to rock back and pivot a quarter turn. We're going to do it one more time. We're going to freeze on the top, and we're going to stay. So you want to find that balance point to stay. Now, the common mistake we find in this drill is as we rock forward, we think we're balancing, and we really are never balanced over that foot. You go, hey, look, Brian B, I'm doing it. We want to make sure that we can rock forward. We'll do this together. Rock forward a quarter turn and stay and be balanced. Now we rock back, rock forward a quarter turn and stay, and rock back, rock forward a quarter turn and stay, and rock back, and we'll do it one more time. So once that's good with quarter turns, you want to do the same thing with half turns, just rocking forward and back. So we're going to rock and push into a half turn, and then we're going to rock back and push into a half turn. The common mistake we see at this point is that we'll take this side and we'll use too much energy, and we'll end up pivoting and being off balance. So in reality, when we struggle with these in turns, typically speaking, we find people have twisted themselves as they're doing a turn, and that's where they end up with a balance. So we're going to drill that piece by piece. We're going to rock forward, pivot a half turn, keep the left side ahead, do it again, half turn and keep the left side ahead. So that's great, but that's not directly applicable to West Coast Swing. That's just drilling the things that we need. In a real turn, and we'll put Miss Megan on this side, as we prep a turn, 1, 2, you can see that she's now over that left foot, the right side's back. Now we're going to change the ball game, because I'm going to step away so Megan doesn't hit me when she spins. Now she's going to have to close that right side. We call this a chaîné turn. She's going to have to close that right side to create some speed. For 3, then she's going to have to rebalance. So if we do this again with the walk-walk, she's going to walk-walk to prepare herself. 1, 2. She's already practiced being balanced. She's going to close the right foot to the left for the turn, and she's going to have to rebalance before she steps back into the rest of the turn. So if we apply this, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, left side ahead, 3, and left side ahead, and we pivot back and we anchor. So there's a drill you can practice to practice your balance and practice a little bit of speed in your West Coast Swing. There are 3 turns that you will need to master to become awesome at West Coast Swing. The chaîné turn, which we covered a little bit, a pivot turn, which is going to come at the end, and then some pirouettes where you'll have to spin on one foot. We have a blog post in the website. Click up on the link in the corner, description below, 3 turns to master for West Coast Swing, where we'll go in depth with the chaîné turn, the pivot turn, and the pirouette that will give you all the turns you need to master West Coast Swing for today and beyond. If you have any questions, put a comment in below, shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to answer for you. We'll see you again on the dance floor soon.